Good morning, folks. All right, so this morning's topic is learning the hard way. And here's what I got to say about that. So many of you who have been following along and watching my journey to Ironman know that about 2 weeks ago when I first started learning to swim and stuff, I was fucking horrible. I mean, I still am horrible at swimming, but I'm getting better. Every day I get better. And like I said, when I first started swimming, I couldn't do one length without it fucking hurting, almost killing me. And along the way, I've met some really nice people who have been very helpful and giving me pointers and tips along the way. And some of their pointers and tips I've taken and used, and they're awesome. Others I have politely declined on. And I'm going to give you an example of some of the ones that I've politely declined on. Now, when you go to the pool and stuff and you see people practicing swimming, you'll see some of them, they have different kinds of flotation devices that they use to practice keeping their legs together while they're swimming, and there's this little floaty thing that goes between your knees. Or people who have float boards and they keep them in front of them and they work on their leg kicks and stuff. And some of the people when I'm starting out, and even now, they've told me that, maybe you should use that. It'll help you out and it'll help your transitions and stuff a lot better. Same with flippers. When you come to public pools like this, there's usually flippers that you can put on, or like I said, those flutter boards and stuff that you can use to help with your swimming and stuff. Those kinds of things I have politely declined on using because, and here's why I've declined on using them. I learn things the hard way. I always have. It just seems to be my niche, what I do. But also, it helps me have to get better. It makes me have to focus on the things that I'm doing wrong. I see those things kind of as a crutch, so to speak, and a cheating tool. And I want to know that even if, like I said, when I first started doing this and I couldn't swim a single length without dying, I wanted to know that as long as I stuck with it, took some of the other advice on my strokes and my kicking and my breathing that I'm doing, if I took that stuff to heart and listened to it, and focus on that, then each day I'm going to get a little better without the use and aid of any tools and stuff like that. And that's pretty much been my stance on how I'm going to continue doing this. There's always going to be an easy way to do things in life. And for the most part, I'd refuse to take that route. The harder it is, the more challenging it is, the more rewarding it is once you nail it. So like I said, I've taken a lot of things to heart that these people have taught me and shown me and stuff, but some of them I've politely declined on and said, no, thank you. I'm going to kick my own ass. It's going to hurt. It's going to fucking suck. But I'm going to suck it up and I'm going to make myself get better. I'm going to make myself focus on what I'm doing wrong. Just like when I get to the end of each end of the pool. For the last few days now, I have stopped getting to the end and kicking and pushing off. I stopped doing that as well. Because that right there, in my eyes, is another, in a way, form and variation of cheating and making it easier on myself. Because I noticed when I was doing that, I can kick off that board and I can glide for 15 meters easily without even having to stroke. And to me, that's, again, it's not part and parcel to what I'm doing. And I want to learn, I'm going to do it the hard way. So when I get to the end, I doggy paddle and flutter and awkwardly flip myself around and burn a whole lot of fucking energy that I'm wasting, I'm sure. But again, that's my way of learning and getting stronger and making myself have to focus on things that I'm doing wrong and stuff. So, like I said, learning things the hard way in life is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it makes you better for it in the end. It makes you stronger and more grateful. So, yeah, that's today's topic. Peace!